Yo, what up, what up, what up, what up? Check this out. I'm happy that y'all back. I'm happy to be back on another episode of Respect the Detailer. Man, it's been a long time coming, and I'm trying to get the channel to pick back up. I'm trying to get more active in recording. Like today, it's a real gloomy day. I started late recording-wise. I already did one car at another location, and I'm here gonna knock out this car. This is my maintenance client. And this is just, trust me, recording, putting out content and detailing, running the business, marketing. It ain't for the weak, I'll tell you that much, but we're gonna get to it. The reason I started late I didn't record the other vehicle was because my battery was dead on the camera. So I had to let it charge that whole detail. The whole detail from the last vehicle, I was just charging up my camera while I detailed that car, so I didn't get to show y'all. But I'm gonna show y'all this one, and we're gonna have a little talk. I don't know how much I could get done because it is raining, as you guys could see. But we're gonna get busy and try to see what we can make happen. This right here is not a full detail. It is my maintenance client, so I do this car every 2 weeks. And she's just getting a wash, wax, and a interior vacuum wipe down. And these are things that you want to add to your menu. And I call it menu because I treat this like it's a restaurant, because you know, when people go to my website, the whole layout is like a restaurant. You see the package, you see what you want, and then it's itemized as what is going into it, sort of kind of like a restaurant do. But let's see what I could do in the meantime, because it is about to rain. And I'm gonna tap back in with y'all.
Soundstripe.
I done look a boy, I know just a bullet from. I done look a boy, I know. I done look a boy, I know just a bullet from. I done look a boy, I know.
So I don't really have a topic for today. As y'all know, I never plan out these topics or anything like that. But today I'm gonna talk to y'all about my first client. As y'all can see right now, today is raining, right? So I shouldn't be detailing the car right now or doing a car wash or anything because it's raining. That's where y'all wrong. That's where y'all wrong. The reason the clients that I have rock with me so long is simply because of the fact that I'm always there for them. As much as I can, I'm there for them. So to get that type of reputation, you have to be doing what others won't. So this right here is proof that if you want to get money, you can. Because it's raining and I'm out here doing a detail. You're gonna say, hey, why would you be detailing when it's raining? That defeats the purpose. No. What you do is with your client is you say, hey, I'm not gonna be able to wash the outside due to the rain, but I'll definitely still do the inside. And nine times out of 10, most clients is gonna agree to that because they're mostly inside their car, and that's usually the dirtiest part for them. So sometimes some people will compromise by having a dirty exterior but a clean interior. So that's a lesson for y'all too. If it's raining and you think you can't get this money, that's on you. Get out there, do some interiors, do some vacs and wipe downs, make a little $50. You know what I'm saying? A vac and a wipe down interior for me is $50. So why can't you do it? You know what I mean? But like I said, I'm gonna talk to you about my first client. The reason I got him was because he had a watered down BMW that I think he bought from an auction or it's from a customer. He was a body shop guy in PA, and he had a BMW that no other detailer wanted to touch. Why? Because it was flooded. So because it was flooded, no other detailers wanted to touch it. They didn't want to deal with it. They didn't want to have to, you know, suck out all the water, and there was mold in there at some parts. So he hit me up. My first client, he didn't know he was my first client. He said, hey, you detail? Yes, I do. He came to the shop. He said, I have this vehicle. I'm going to show you a picture and videos, because every time I have it towed somewhere, they decline it and I have to pay towing back. So he showed me the pictures and videos. Me being a new detailer, well, having a new business, not being new to detailing, I said, here, bring it on through and I got you. He said, how much you gonna charge for this? Yeah, I told him it's gonna be $1,100. He said, what? I said, yeah, it's gonna be $1,100 because this is gonna take me about 3 days worth of work. And you're gonna tie up my shop because your car is flooded. It don't start. It's getting towed here. So what do you want me to do? And guess what? After negotiations, he agreed. And he became my boy too at the same time. But yeah, that goes to show you that it's not every detail you turn down. The opportunity, right? You set your prices where you're comfortable. Don't be complaining about the detail later on. You know what I'm saying? So he ended up agreeing. We ended up locking in. He dropped the car off. I'm gonna see if I can find some videos of that car too.
That's ice.
And I'm gonna tag it in here somewhere. But yeah, we locked in. And guess what? I got that car looking brand spanking new. To the point where he was thinking about junking it. But after the detail, he said, you know what? I'm gonna end up putting money into this and getting it back to, and bringing it back to life. So if y'all out there and y'all feel like, you know, there's certain clients you won't take or there's certain cars you won't do, that's because the profit margins are not right. And that also falls on you. You know what I'm saying? So if you're going to be doing something and that you don't want to do, which is another strategy of that I do, because I learned this from somebody else, charge something astronomical. Like, if there's a car that I don't want to detail and I could do it for $300 and I don't want to do it, I tell the person $650 because I don't want to do it. Now, if they bite, I'm obligated to do it. Well, not obligated, but it's going to be a little more enticing to do. But at the end of the day, I know I'm getting, you know, almost double, well, more than double what I normally charge. So I'm killing two birds with one stone. Let me finish up this one because it's raining. My back is getting wet. Pause. Yeah, I know I'm from New York. You know you was going to get the pause or the hey, yo. But yeah, man. So when stuff like that happens, you know what I'm saying, you get these wild cars, these crazy cars, you never know what it could be. And like I said, it turned out to be very beneficial for me because I told you guys, this dude owned a body shop. And guess what? When you have partners that own body shops, and I call him a partner because that's what he became. Every car that run through their shop, if it needs detailed, they run it through you. Remember, they're itemizing and charging all of this to the insurance company anyway. So he was real with me and told me, yo, what would you charge for a detail for a regular customer? And what would you charge for a detail if I was to get some insurance to pay for it? And I said, hey, if it's a regular customer, a full detail on a sedan, $250. If it's not that bad, if it is that bad, I'm gonna upcharge. And if it's going through insurance, $350. And that's not to say that you know, why you charging more because it's insurance or this, that. Because I just feel more for the hard-working, paying customer that got to, you know, shell out $250, $300 for a detail. If it's an insurance, 9 times out of 10, that car probably was never detailed. So I already know I'm getting into a terrible situation anyway to begin with. So I charge accordingly. And if the car is not that bad, even if it's an insurance situation, when I finish the detail, I'll go back and I'll tell the shop owner, hey, for this one, let's just keep it at $200, $250 because it wasn't that bad. Because in business, you don't want to be a shyster. You want to be profitable, you want to make your money, but you do not want to be a shyster. You know what I'm saying? So I don't shyst people, even if you're a corporation or a big company like insurance. If the car doesn't deserve for me to charge $350, I'm not going to charge $350. So it's another lesson too that I hope y'all capture, is that you don't always have to milk people. Like, one customer shouldn't be somebody's weekly pay. Well, that's relative, but what I mean is, just because, you know, hold on. That's another trick for y'all. Sometimes when you're trying to move the seats and they won't move, what you do is you close the door. That what happens is the door been open too long, and it I guess it cuts off the circuit for the seats. So it's another gem for y'all. And being a mobile detailer, these are things you gotta be mindful of. Things happen, things drop, and if y'all don't know, if a towel drops, last thing you want to do is go put it on somebody's car. You know what I mean? You put that on the car, you don't know what it picked up from the floor. Especially these are microfiber. They pick up things quick. And then you're gonna go put it on somebody's car, scratch up their TV screen, their navigation screen, scratch up their leather. And if you're doing it on the exterior, you're scratching up their paint. You know, just be mindful of these things, and you'll be alright. I probably get this question: what am I using? What am I spraying? I don't care. Care to share? This is Griot's Garage odor neutralizing leather cleaner, and I love this product. I ain't even gonna lie to you, especially on leather, because it kills 2 birds with 1 stone. When it comes to me, I'm an efficient person. Everything I do in life has to be efficient. I hate working harder. I always work smarter. So this kills 2 birds with 1 stone. Not only does it kill smells inside of the leather, it also cleans it. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna use it. Like I told you, I'm very efficient. I like to do things that most people won't do because they say, oh, you're doing too much. You know, kind of like my van. I got my van set up, and I know a lot of mobile detailers, they wrap their reels by hand. They wrap their hoses by hand. They're carrying their generator in and out the van. I don't want to be doing all of that. We're already working hard detailing cars. Why the hell would I want to be doing all of that? And then I started the gym too, so I'm already lifting weights at the gym, and now I got to be lifting generators. If I do 4 cars in a day, that's 4. Actually, that's not even 4, because each car I'm lifting the generator up twice. 1 to pull it out, 1 to put it back in. You know what I'm saying? You're killing yourself. Then you got to wrap these hose reels. These hoses are heavy. So what I do? I get hose reels. Work smarter, not harder. Make sure you're efficient. Another thing too, when I'm out on location, what I do? Pull up, pop my trunk, pull out them hoses off them hose reels, and all my reels are retractable. So even though the hoses may be heavy, I yank them once or twice, they snap back and recoil back into what they gotta get, where they gotta go. I don't have to hold nothing, do nothing. Makes life a little easier. My generator, I'm gonna show y'all. See it? It's on a slider. It slides in and out. Why it slides in and out? Because back here, you see, this is an exhaust. It shoots out exhaust fumes. So I don't want carbon monoxide going in my van because that's a silent killer. And who's that? That's Amazon. Yeah, I'm from Brooklyn, y'all. All right, yeah. Listen, somebody pull up next to my van, I'm on point. Like, hold on, who that? You know what I'm saying? And out here in Georgia, you gotta keep your head on a swivel because you never know what may happen. But that's my 2 cents. Y'all want more things like this? Stories? I don't really do the how to detail type stuff because of the fact that there's many YouTube channels that do it. So I don't feel the need to do it. But if y'all need, like, let me know what y'all want to hear from this channel. More stuff on the government contracts, more stuff on business financing, more stuff on building your business out, marketing. Let me know so I know there's engagement. So therefore I know what to put out. I don't be just wasting videos like this. You know what I'm saying? So I want to put out what y'all want to see. You dig what I'm saying? So tap into the comments. Let me know what y'all want to hear, what y'all want to see more of. My van build. I recorded that too. One of these days I'm gonna put it up. The new van. If y'all don't know, this is my second van in Georgia. So I have 2 vans in Georgia. Let's go. So tap in, do whatever it is that y'all like to do. Be great, be safe, and I'm gonna see y'all on the next one. Peace.